Hi guys, here we are again with another class variation video for ArcheRage, the private server. This time around we'll present the Gunslinger. While most people use Privateer as their Gunslinger class, which includes Gunslinger, Shadowplay, and Songcraft, there are other viable builds, such as the Tempest, which we'll go over today. Keep in mind, this would be mainly a PvE class, although it can kill people in one hit in PvP. It doesn't have too much CC or escapes. Let's start with the skill set. We have Gunslinger with 7 points, Songcraft with 7 points, and Archery with 6 points. One thing to note is that we don't need the Lingering Impact passive from Songcraft, neither Startling Strain. Lingering Impact is only there because I took Battle Hymn, and Startling Strain is there because I needed 6 points in order to take Battle Hymn. In Gunslinger, we won't need Bullet Rain, because we're not going to use Room Sweeper. It's a great skill, but it isn't as reliable as the archery buffs when it comes to ancestral skills. We have from Gunslinger the Fire Ceaseless Fire, the Stone Corrosive Barrage, Fire Splinter Shell, which doesn't really matter. From Archery we have the Fire Charged Bolt, Fire Concussive Arrow, and Life Double Recurve. Lastly, from Songcraft we have Gale Critical Discord and Gale Dissonance. As far as gear goes, I have 5,600 gear score, with leather armor set, movement speed cape, dual wield weapons for some more attack speed, and of course, the rifle, alright? Let's get into it. The idea of this class is ranged critical damage maximization. So I start with 51.2% critical rate and 217% critical damage. Using Deadly Refrain stacks plus Steady Shooting plus Zeal, I get 281.2% critical rate and 303% critical damage. On top of everything, I have Deadeye from the archery tree that can add an extra 3,000 defense penetration. As long as I keep moving around, my highest damage skills will be Backdraft, Collateral Damage, Concussive Arrow, and Ceaseless Fire. To show you the capabilities of this build, I will use Backdraft before any buffs, then Backdraft after all buffs and compare the damage without the buffs. Backdraft was able to hit a critical hit of 18,690 damage, which is nice, but with all the buffs in place. Backdraft did a critical hit of 34,538 damage, which is close to twice as much as the first try. Amazing, right? I'm going to demonstrate the amazing Backdraft and the fact that it can be used during a global cooldown. What this means is that Backdraft can be used together with another skill for an insane burst. The way I do that is, for example, I press Collateral Damage then Backdraft, and as you can see, it casts both skills almost in the same time, while taking me away from harm's way, as you can see. Doing that allowed me to hit around 36,000 to 38,000 damage unbuffed when I tried this buffed. The mob didn't have enough health, so you can see around 50,000 damage. But it could have been about 70,000, and even more, if the other 2 to 3 hits of collateral damage would have hit the target. In the last part of the video, I'll just showcase a small gameplay.
target is too close. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.